Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Balm Training Institute for Family Recovery Resources. Happy Monday, everyone, and I appreciate you all being here and welcome you to our morning meditation. Today, I wanted to bring forward an idea of mindfulness and just share with everyone a way that I have found to try and bring a different sense of acknowledgement to that I believe in that I cannot see. Try and include my other senses to feel the sense and understanding and be more mindful of everything going on in and around us that can't be seen with the human eye. I'll do a brief introduction with some instruction and then guide us through a few breaths. And as we breathe, I'll be guiding us through some thoughts and ideas of what we may be considering. Today, when you breathe, I can just invite you to be conscious of your breath. Maybe take a nice deep breath. And as you take the following breaths, a little bit more intentionally, noticing the rising of the chest or the abdomen and the fall as we exhale. Picture as you breathe in, the idea of how air comes into our lungs and fills our lungs, and oxygen begins to flow through our body. And picture as that's happening, a filling of your body. As your chest expands and as you bring it into your abdomen, and your abdomen expands, and you inhale and breathe in, that oxygen and that air and everything that you're breathing in is squeezing anything out of your body. It's filling your entire body and squeezing anything out of it that's not meant to be there. Anything you don't want to hold on to. Anything that your Creator doesn't choose to have in your life that you keep holding on to. I picture all kinds of things that connect inside of me, attachments to things that just, as my body fills with oxygen and air, squeezes out of every pore and out into the universe. And as we exhale, we invite God to fill us. We invite our higher power, our Creator, whatever we're choosing to connect with in our relationship with spirituality and that which we can't necessarily see. As we exhale, we invite the presence of our higher power, of our Creator, to fill us with everything that we would have in our lives that's desirable, that's fulfilling, that's loving, that's kind. Could be healthy boundaries. Could be healthy boundaries with love. It could be love for people we can't even fathom being connected to, and that we know we are. It could be anything the Spirit wants to fill our bodies with and fill our being with. So that's the introduction. I invite you to once again consider filling your body, and as you fill your body with air, it squeezes out anything that's not meant to be there. And take a nice deep breath in. Just picture how the body fills all the way to the fingertips and the toes, and squeezes out any negative energy, anything that's not meant to be there, and release with an exhale. As you release with that exhale, God just flows, pours into our bodies everything good and wonderful and kind. Take another really nice deep breath in, squeezing out anything not meant to be there. Exhale and allow God to come in with light and beauty, truth, facts. Start breathing intentionally as you breathe in. Breathe out. You just gently feel this flow. Because as God fills us on the exhale, as we make space in our physical selves for more spirituality, for more oneness, in that exhale, God's putting in us everything we need to help cleanse and push out as we inhale that which isn't meant to be there. So as we inhale, we can picture fear oozing out back into the universe, not as ours, melting away. As we exhale, God comes in, and the spirit of the universe comes in to help cleanse and fill us again. I sometimes picture as that what's been brought in me as helpers, angels, guides, that come in and actually physically take hooks out and disconnect things of the world, of this earth that have just connected to us and sunk in deep. And I picture help coming in and detaching things so they're more easily let go. As I exhale, I often feel the light changing color. I feel green or blue light or pink light. Filling the space. I can almost feel enveloped in whatever healing it is that I'm meant to experience in this moment. And every few minutes, I'll take one deep, clearing breath to pull as much oxygen and air in as I can. Inhaling more and more and more, beyond what I think is possible, filling my abdomen and my gut with a nice audible exhale at the end. I notice my head drop as I exhale with gratitude for grace, love, healing, forgiveness. Just flow into my body and fill me back up. Replace any of these things that were holding on in me or that I was holding on to. Replace that space and energy. And I invite you to come back to just a little bit more intentional breathing, a little bit more than normal. breaths. And again, consider, what is this that is disconnecting and leaving as air fills our body, as oxygen pumps through our body? That blood flowing through our body is what keeps our fingers and toes from falling asleep. The circulation keeps us with our ability to move and feel and sense. Just consider all the places that oxygen flows and how all of that space that we hold can be cleansed with the force of this air as it fills our body. Air is essential for us, and we can't see it visibly as we inhale and exhale. If it's really cold outside, the warmth of our breath might make a cloud, so to speak. Typically, we can't see the air around us. With the exhales, what is it that's coming in to replace anything that's not meant to be in us today? I query, what have I been hanging on to that doesn't serve me anymore? I'm not always aware of what I'm hanging on to. I query for more awareness. And I query, what would God be replacing it with as I make space with my exhale? Continue to visualize what colors may be at play. Maybe there's a darkness inside, a shadow that just so quickly disperses. And oozes out as I inhale. And any of it that might want to creep back in is just not allowed as I fill the space with my exhale, as I allow God to just come in and root deep within with goodness, with acceptance. On some inhales, I considered, what am I making up? What am I making up about people? What am I making up about situations that stray from the facts? And as I inhale, on one of these next deep inhales, I picture all of that. It just isn't true. Just being squeezed out, so that with my next audible exhale, this beautiful flow of love and forgiveness and truth without judgment, just noticing facts alone is what fills us. I invite you to take another deep breath in. Inhaling as much as you can. Deeper and deeper and more, filling the abdomen, feeling the flow all through our body, this filling of oxygen and air, squeezing everything out like an exertion. And a nice, big, audible exhale. God just pours in like a bucket, pouring water into our soul. This bucket of love, this flowing love into ourselves. I oftentimes will shake my hands a bit or rub my legs or my sides as if I'm sloughing off, pushing away anything that might have oozed out. Just making sure nothing comes back in. Just physically, intentionally pushing away anything that's not meant to be in me. Anything I'm not, meant to carry around. Anything that doesn't serve me anymore. Or anything that my Creator has been so lovingly asking me to let go of for so long. So we come back to our natural breath. Of course, a little bit more than normal. In our last few minutes, I want to start moving your head and your neck and your shoulders. Take a few nice breaths. Just check in with yourself. Check in with your body. Check in with your heart. Just sense if there's a new freedom, if there's a new energy, if something's been released and let go. Maybe something's been identified that we can bring into our work, into our personal journey, into our self-care to try and release and assist. I invite you to take thought into one more great big inhale and exhale to just really muster up everything that might be loose and ready to flow out of us and really let it go with this great big inhale. Just let it ooze out of us. And with this exhale, picture yourself just coming into the presence of God to walk with you through the day. So with your next giant exhale, it's like putting on God's slippers that He's given you. Just picture putting on the boots or the shoes that He'd have you walk in today. So when you get up and leave this meditation, you have this great sense of understanding that with every breath you're walking with your Creator. So let's go ahead and take that breath. I invite you to take the huge deep breath in. Deeper and deeper. Come on. Just bring all the oxygen and air into our bodies that we can. More and more and more. And a huge exhale as we slip our feet into these shoes. And again, my head drops a bit in gratitude. Gratitude for grace and love and patience as I continue to trudge this road and try and improve my conscious contact with that I call spirit. Thank you, everyone, for enduring me sharing with you something that I've done over the years to help me. It's helped me quite a bit. I'm very grateful to have been able to share this time. I want to remind everyone that you can find the meditation recordings on Be the Peace course on the Balm Training Institute platform, or on our YouTube page at Balm Training Institute for Family Recovery Resources. And with that, I will close with a huge outpouring of love to all that joined and allowed me to be vulnerable and share. And may peace be with you. May you walk with God, with your sense of a higher power. May that strengthen you throughout your entire day. Blessings all.